I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Hunter, and this is
The Family Showdown! Oh, no.
How about we start over?
What?
There's no sound.
What? You all could read lips?
Longest intro with no sound ever. Have we even got the right sound on?
I don't know.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, you switched them.
Hold on. This is us amateurs. Yeah, we just did a whole 30-second, 2-minute intro with no sound. That was really cool.
No.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, I'm back. All right, so fine.
So let's
Fine.
start over. Hi, welcome, everybody. We'll start
Tell
over.
us, you were like all scientific.
Oh
and had
my
this
gosh.
amazing
I
explanation.
just did the longest spiel about how I made my list.
yes.
And now you'll never know.
Now you'll never know. You're not even going to repeat it. You're not
I
even
won't
gonna
repeat it. All right. So
read my lips.
deck building. We're doing top 10 deck building games. Hi, guys. Got your lip reading skills going.
I did my from the future
Good thing I noticed, 2 minutes in instead of 20 minutes in.
You guys would have been screaming, and I just would have. Yeah, it's not like we ignore the chat or something. I mean,
So deck building games. What do they say?
they have sound now. There's hearts and question marks. It's a whole roller coaster of emotion in there. Yeah.
Anyways, deck building. So what I did is the first thing I did. I'll be even more scientific. Since I'm doing it the second time, I'll be even more scientific.
Oh, that's
So
terrible.
the first thing I did is I narrowed down my favorite games that have deck building. So I narrowed it down to 12 games. Then I did a weighted average of how much I like them and how much of a deck builder they are.
What a nerd!
So
I'll repeat that. What?
So the ones that
nerd.
are less deck building are lower down the list. The ones I don't like as much are lower down the list, and the ones that have both are at the top of the list.
What if you didn't like it that much, but it's a
It's
really
not on the
big
list.
deck?
All these games are
No. I'm saying comparatively.
Yes.
What if you didn't like it as much, but it's really a deck builder?
Middle of the pack.
Boring. Okay, fine.
My favorite game that's a deck builder. My favorite game that is a deck builder.
Oh, go.
Is where's the number? Is it? It's ended up being number 6. So.
Ooh, interesting.
Number 5.
I know what it is. His number 6 is my number 1.
What?
You heard me.
So how'd you make your list?
Okay, so I already said this, If you guys couldn't read my lips, no, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Oh my goodness.
I know. That's really my bad. So,
oh my goodness.
so I love all my games, but
All of them?
yes, all of them. I threw on one that was trash. No, just kidding. I didn't. All of them I like, but I just weighted them by how much they like. When you said deck builder, which one I was like, oh, that's definitely deck
So you
builder.
went all in
So-
deck building.
Basically, yeah.
So you can have a completely garbage game at the top of your list.
I could, but I didn't do that. It's a semi-weighted because I at least picked games that I know I love, and I would play any of these right now. Anybody asked, I would play any of these. Like they're that good. Yeah, I know you wouldn't. He loves my number one. You guys, you all know what my number one is. So, or you will
Don't
soon.
spoil any of
I'm not
this.
spoiling anything. I'm just stating facts.
Number 10.
What was going on with that?
Okay, that was exciting. I don't know if it did it online or not, but okay. Hiccups. Can computers
No.
get hiccups?
That's funny. Our CPU usage is through the roof.
Oh, okay. You didn't do the update, did you? Oh,
I did do that.
fail.
That's probably what's causing it. Or this pop
All
up
right.
is what's causing it.
That's stupid as all get out. Okay, so number 10.
Hold on.
Ooh, I love the fact that, hello, by the way, chat. Lovely to see you again. That you're already putting some games listed in the chat. I love that. Make sure to throw yours out there too.
What, you jumping right in? You want to go first? No.
No,
No?
no.
I
I was
usually-
just saying, because I was trying to, give some conversation while you're doing random tech support over there.
Yeah, I don't know what.
So I'm being a professional.
I had an update pop up on a
Yeah,
pop up
you
happen.
did. Yeah.
And it completely stalled the
It
computer.
derailed you too. You were
All
like,
right, my
"I
number
must
10.
quit."
My number 10 is. Should I say where I ranked them? And how much I like
Sure, you
them?
know what,
And how much of
bring
it.
Bring your nerd.
So this is
Bring
my.
your
This
nerd
is my. So when I narrowed it down to 10, this is my least favorite of the 10 games.
Wow.
But it's number. So what's the order? The order's backwards. It's number 5 on how much of a deck builder it is,
Hmm.
and that is.
Hmm. Concordia. Why do you hate this game so much?
Huh? Because it's not much of a deck builder.
Nah,
It does have deck building in it. I do.
it does. It's definitely.
So it basically
Yeah.
it has. So basically, you have a hand of cards. It's kind of
Yeah.
like Century Spice Road in a way. So you
Yep.
play the cards but in that you're getting it for resources. In Concordia, you're doing it for action. So you play a card for an action, and you do the action, and you keep playing all your cards until you
True.
do a thing that draws them back. But you do, as time goes by, you buy more and more cards to add to your deck. And it has two aspects. It usually gives you better versions of actions that you can use. But also, all those cards that are in your deck at the end are all going to score you points based on what type of card they are and things like that. What do you
No,
think?
that I'm laughing at the chat.
Oh.
Sorrow songs make you predictions, and I love it.
No. So Concordia, and I completely looked at the wrong one. It's my 8th. It's my of 1 to 8. It's number 8 on how much I like it, and it's number 8 on how much of a deck builder it is. So
Okay.
I looked at the wrong one.
You looked at the wrong one.
I spoiled my.
You
my
spoiled from
number 9.
spoilage. Interesting.
Concordia.
No, I can agree with that because when I look at that game, that's not what I think about as deck building. Even though it's a core essential to like how you strategize in the game,
Right.
it just doesn't feel like it, which is sneaky.
Yeah.
Like if you were talking about blending in some mechanisms, I think they did a masterful job of that because it's not like, oh, here's this deck builder,
Yeah, but it's very much like a deck builder. You start out with like
Yeah.
however many, like 8 crappy cards, and
Yeah.
by the end of the game, you have like 20 crappy cards.
Yeah, it's amazing. But no, it just doesn't scream deck builder though. Is
No.
what I'm saying. You're
But
not
it
going to
completely
advertise
drives
it.
the game.
Yeah, it's really well
It's one
done.
of the first ones
It's a
to have
ninja deck
deck
builder.
building driving other things.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first ones. I don't know if it's the first one, but it's one of the first ones.
It's like, yeah, it's known for that.
All right, what
It's
you got?
really popular. All right, my number 10 is so not on your list.
You think? Maybe?
Yes.
It might be. You don't know me.
I think so because this one flew under the radar of a lot of people. Maybe perhaps because it's a welcoming game and pretty light, but that is Summer Camp. This one did not get the buzz it should have. It's such a cute game. Such a cute game. Maybe because it was just in the glut of camping and nature and national park games that came out. I think it kind of flew under the radar because it's one of the lighter ones of all of them. But this is a cute little family weight deck builder game, and it's a little race. You're at summer camp, and you're competing to get merit badges, and then race across the bridge. You got to be the first one across to win. And it's so fun because the theme, it's got some, it's just got great little themes. And you've got different decks that you can choose from, what you're going to compete in for what merit badges. And it's just a fun, wholesome little game. And I love the theme, and just, I think it fits really well. But it's definitely a deck builder. Yeah. And I just, oh, good. See, okay, yeah, I love this little game. I love it. I think it never got enough buzz.
I think it had some things working against it, like you said.
It's
one, it's super, super light.
It is.
Like, super, super light.
Yeah.
2, it's probably misperceived as a kid's game.
Maybe.
If you look at the cover.
It does kind of remind, well, yeah, but it's more of a nostalgic, I don't know. I understand, it's interesting. But yeah.
If someone's walking by the board game store and they see this on the shelf,
they're going to think it's
it's a little kid's game.
Yeah.
Move on.
I can see that.
Unfortunately. But it's a really good game. I mean, it has some gameriness to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's definitely got some deck building. And I think it'd be a good one, too, if you've got kids that are interested in board gaming, too. I think this would be a great one to intro deck building and stuff into, because it's really easy to play. So, yes, every game is a little bit changeable because you can change the activities. You can change which merit badges you're going for and stuff like that. I absolutely love that aspect of the game, too. Makes it unique each time, right?
It's okay.
Shush. See, I knew it. It's number 1 on Hunter's list.
Number 9.
Number 9. I already spoiled it. So this is my least favorite game on my list.
Wow. Rude.
And it's basically from 1 to 10. 1 being the best and 10 being the worst. It's 6 on the deck building piece. Although it does have a lot of deck building, I just don't think of it as a deck builder. And that is Meeples and Monsters. So, it's a pool building, bag building game.
Yeah.
So, basically, in this game, you are basically recruiting adventurers, and you put them in a bag, and then you draw the adventurers out. And based on what adventurers you pull out, you can do different actions. Like, action might take, like, a cleric and a wizard to do this particular action or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's basically... It's a lot like Orleans. Basically, you have you're putting your adventure guys in your bag. You're drawing them from the bag, and then you use those guys to take different activities and stuff.
This is such a fun game.
So it's kind of worker placement with things drawn from the bag kind of game. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. But when I think of this game, I really just don't think of it. It reminds me of like Lords of Waterdeep or something like that. That's a worker placement game, and it's very much a pool building, bag building type game.
Fun.
Meeples and Monsters. Exciting stuff.
That's good stuff. Sorrow Song, you're asking about summer camp, I'm assuming. Yeah, it depends. If you're like wanting to play it as like a more heavier game group or something, yeah, it probably would not go over as well, but it was a fun little light game.
Yeah, it's a completely bare bones deck building, simplistic deck building game.
Yeah, it's very simple. So if you weren't looking for something super light, you might not be. Oh no, Meeples and Monsters. Oh gosh, we love Meeples and Monsters.
Yeah. It's just that one just kind of
I don't know. That's another one that flew under the radar a little bit.
It was here and gone, and we enjoy it quite a bit because it's got
that role playing.
It's got bag building, the adventure theme, and it has worker placement, which you like placement stuff. So.
Yeah, love that.
And it's one of those ones where you the board grows as you go.
Yeah.
So you can add more. You'll add more and more places as the board. So the board starts out very limited in what you can do, and as time goes by, you take actions to add more spots. Kind of similar to Lords of Waterdeep in that it's very much reminds me a lot of Lords of Waterdeep. That's why I don't think of it as a deck building game. But
I don't think of it as a deck building game, but it totally is. Like you said, that's a good one. That's a good choice.
Bag building, pool building.
Yeah. All together.
Whatever you want to call it. You draw stuff randomly out of a bag.
That's right.
And you add stuff to that bag as time goes by.
Okay. You're done here. No, just kidding.
I'm waiting for you, nerd.
Number 9. My number 9 is one of my absolute favorite games, and that is Dead Reckoning. Dead Reckoning. Arr, matey. The pirates. You do be building up your deck.
You hate your crew now. Number 9.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not because it's my favorite. Remember, I told you it's a deck building. This does not scream deck builder, but it really is central core to the game because your crew.
You're really crafting a deck more than building a deck, but it is deck building.
It's deck building and crafting. That's why I toyed with this one, and that's also partly why it's number 9, to be honest. Yeah. Because the crafting is such a huge part of it.
adding to your deck, you're making your deck better,
Right,
which is part of the
deck building.
yes.
So that's why I kept it in. Exactly why I kept it in.
Instead of adding more cards, you're making the cards better.
You're making them better. You're training your crew. Your crew are getting more experience and getting more swarthy, more piratey as they go. Yes, swarthy. So yes.
Swarthy?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh god. Here he goes.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so yes, you've got these, and you have to build up your crew, and you have to build up, and part of it too is your boat and everything, because it's where you add like extra cannon. You can add extra things to your deck and your crew and their abilities to handle the ship and how they do things. So it's really a fun game, and of course there's other elements to it. So I don't always think about it, but it's really core to the game, because how you adventure, what you decide to do as a pirate, depends on how you've built your deck, and that's important. Because if you decide you're just going to be a nice little explorer, adventurer person, then that's fine. But, you know, if somebody starts to attack you, it might be handy to have some cannon. I'm just saying. So, yeah, this one, definitely another one of those that's essential to the game, but we don't always think of it first thing as we go into it. Most of the time, I think of the amazing cube tower and the crazy battles that you can have with this. If you have not played Dead Reckoning, oh my goodness, there's so many things about this game. It's got the card crafting, the deck building stuff, the adventuring, the exploring. It's got the crazy battle. One of my favorite battle mechanisms in any game, period, which is hilarious because I usually hate dice in battles, but this one just takes all the pressure off. It is just fight, fight, fight. And what happens is how and exactly where, literally where, the dice land in there. Such a good game. Yeah. I could talk about that one for a while. Oh, cubes, whatever. Cubes. I always say dice. And it's cubes. But it doesn't matter, because where they land is what matters. It's amazing. I love that game.
Nah.
Number 8.
All right, my number 8. Let's look at my little list here. If I get the right one this time. All right, so this is my middle of the road guy. So,
only at number 8?
Yeah, so he's about mid pack of how much I like it.
Oh, okay.
And middle of the pack of how much of a deck builder it is. But it's only number 8. Number 8 is Great Western Trail, New Zealand. So you start off with a bunch of crappy sheep, and then you go through the game and you get better and better and better sheep, and then you have a hand of really cool sheep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But again, this one is not. It's just a part of the game, but it does drive the game. I mean, it's basically 100%. It's basically the multi-use cards. Basically, your cards your cows at the end of the game are going to be what you sell, or in New Zealand, the New Zealand version, you actually can shear the sheep as you go along. But you're also using those cards to pay, like a resource. So you can turn in cards to get money, or turn in the cards to do different things. So it's a multi-use cards, and you want to basically have, at the end of the road, you want to have like a diverse grouping of sheep. You don't want a bunch of copies.
So counterintuitive.
So basically, when you have, you basically want all different. So you're manipulating that deck, adding to it and spending it, and making it so that at the end you have the best set of sheep for each run through, and then it starts over and you keep going. There's a lot more to the game. That's basically it. So the sheep are essential to the game, and you are building it because you start out with really low value sheep, and then as time goes by, you buy the better and better sheep and score more points. So
there you go.
Deck building.
I like it. Yeah, it's a good one. And again, the reason, spoiler, I did not put this on my list.
It has New Zealand in it.
I know. But for some reason, the deck builder in this just, it's not that I don't think of it as a deck builder, because it is, but it's just dumb. It's a dumb me thing, but I'm like, okay, if you were actually breeding sheep, you would not want this weird variety of random sheep. You're going to keep to one kind and specialize and breed them so that they're better, not...
But the game would be boring, and
yes,
that you would just...
Exactly. I don't know how you would make that mechanism work. So, I mean, it makes perfect sense, and I absolutely love the game.
The market, what's one of each?
Yeah, the market...
They only want one of each.
It's typical.
Maybe it's for like a show, like a sheep.
That's what they should have done. Is
a prize show or something where if you already
have
have one of that one, they don't need another one.
You should be writing the plots to these. I'm telling you. But yes. Oh, Michael, oh, you're talking about Dead Reckoning. Yes, people in would hate the cube combat. You know, I normally would detest the cube combat myself, but there's just something about the randomness in that that's hilarious because there's both benefits and detriments to the cube battle in the little tray at the bottom. Right. So it's entirely possible. I mean, it just feels like a random battle. I mean, things could happen, and all of a sudden you're like, "Yay, I get a bunch of treasure." Oh, but I got shot once. You know, so it's like this weird mix that's in there, and I don't know why it works. So maybe they would hate it. Maybe they'd actually like it too. Maybe there'll be a convert like me.
No different than having a bunch of dice and you roll it and you miss with like 10
Yeah,
dice.
but it's not stupid dice, and you don't have to be unlucky with that. It's just cubes. What do you do with cubes? They're completely random.
You can mitigate. So. Obviously, you have more.
There's mitigation.
More cubes in the tower, your odds are going to be better.
Absolutely.
That you do well.
Yes, and Sarathong, yes, agreeing with us about the thematically, like the whole Great Western Trail stuff. It's kind of a little bit odd, but.
One
Again,
of each.
It's so good. It's
no
so,
one's
such
equal
a fun
to
game.
Maybe it's like Noah's Ark, but one sheep. Only one sheep can get on the train.
It's so bizarre. They're like, sorry, excuse me, we have one of you. Get out.
What's your number 8?
My number 8 is an oldie but a goodie. Oh. I say oldie and a goodie, but a goodie for us.
Oh.
D&D Dice Masters.
Oh yeah.
Because talking about some pool building, deck building. It's a deck of dice, a pool of dice. Pool thing. Anyway,
people would call it pool building.
Yeah, I know.
Or bag building.
Bag building.
You are drawing them out of the bag.
And I don't know. I always think of this one. This one in Quarriors, basically. Yeah. I mean, they're of a similar vein, but it's so much fun because these dice you can kind of collect and get different types of warriors. But you have this big bank of them in the middle, and you earn enough money points. I don't remember what it's called. It's just like mana, whatever the term is for it, and buy up some more, and you collect them, and you're getting better and better at battling, and pretty soon, you know, you're just rolling all the good stuff. And there's ways to get rid of the bad dice so that you get stronger and stronger bag in there. Oh, I love that. I love it. This one is, you know, it's funny. Every time we play these, we change after a while, just because of the way we like to play.
Right.
It's drifted back and forth between D&D Dice Masters as our favorite. No, I really like Quarriors a little bit better. It just shifts back and forth. I think I like the characters and the creatures or whatever in Dice, the D&D Dice best.
Well, you also have the Adventure dice that you can level up.
That's true. Those are pretty cool. The leveling up's pretty fun with that. So that's my current favorite. Wow. And you worked really hard for a while to collect.
I got most.
You got most of the dice
for the D&D one. I don't have a lot of the other ones.
No, but that was quite the collection. It's pretty cool. Fun game.
It's all right.
I enjoy it.
It's all right.
Enjoy it.
It's all right. Number on 7.
Number 7.
All right. Ooh, number 7.
Number 7.
Let's see what we got. This was my number 3.
Oh wow.
1 being the best.
Okay.
Number 3 favorite, but 7 on the deck building. It's another one that's
deck
building's a core to the game.
Okay.
But you really don't think of it as a deck builder as much.
Okay.
And that is Revive.
It is. You're right. I mean, obviously, by my reaction, not on my list because I didn't even put it on my short list.
Yeah, you start out with a handful of crappy cards.
You totally do.
You draft more and more cards into your deck as you go.
And that's essential.
But really, it's a kind of a area control, resource management game more so than the deck building piece. That's why it's lower down on the list. It's one of my favorite games, but it's lower down the list because. Again, you don't think of it as a deck builder, but it's very much a deck building game. It's a lot of I mean, you really don't acquire like a ton of cards. Most deck builders you start out with like 10 cards, and by the end you may have 20, 30, 40 cards. This one you may end up with 20 cards, maybe if you I don't know.
Crazy.
If you go crazy. But yeah, the whole thing it's leveling. You get better. You get better cards that as time goes by, you're buying better cards that basically enhance whatever engine you're building to get resources. They combo off each other in a lot of ways. Like you play one card, get some resources, use those resources to pay for something else. But the main part of the game is two pieces. One, you're basically have a map. You're going out there and you're building buildings and you're spreading out across the map and trying to reach the edge pieces, the corner pieces, which give you big points. And at the same time, another big aspect of the game is going up on these tracks. So it has like
so
three
much
tracks
with
you're going up, and they're interlocking. So basically, if you go up to a certain point on yellow and gray, you may get a bonus. But if you're only going up gray, you won't get the bonus because you need both
I like
colors.
that.
So
It's interesting.
So it's not just 3 tracks. They're basically, they crisscross each other, and that you have to go up. You have to be balanced to get a lot of the bonuses. But at the same time, you want to go up on some of the tracks really far because the bonuses at the end of those tracks are really valuable. So
Yeah.
but you do start out with a hand of crappy cards, and you get better and better cards as time goes by.
Yeah.
Survive.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
Again, it's
Star
lower,
Song
lower down
agrees.
on the list. I love this game, but it's
Yeah.
not as much of a deck builder, so it's a little further down the list.
Yeah, it's such a good one. That's a really good game. That's another one that I know we played it recently, but I'm like, I can play that again right now.
We play it
That's so
on,
good.
we play it on BGA every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. My number 7 is totally on your list.
Which means it's not on my list.
We have some crossover sometimes. I'm sure we do, but and that's Star Realms. It's
Oh,
one of my
geez.
favorite little go-to. You can't get much more deck builder than this. This is just
Why
the
isn't it
cutest.
way up your list? It's almost a pure deck builder.
You know what's funny is the other ones I thought of first.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, believe it or not. But it's yeah, it's a cute little. I have it in my little card box of yay size, which means I have 5 of the expansions or so. I didn't go completely all out crazy because I didn't enjoy some of the expansions as much, but I have a bunch of them. I love this little game. It's great to just throw down. It's one of my, what I like to call my cafe games. You can just go to the cafe and throw this down on a little table, and you take your cards, okay? You attack, you buy cards from the pool, strengthen up your deck. It's got cards that combine off of each other because there's different factions, so you get faction bonuses and stuff. And if you play with, there's like leaders and events and all sorts of crazy stuff that you can add into this, but at the base of it, it's just, grab your stuff, attack, buy things, next, ready to go. Love it.
What was that again?
Deck builder. Ready to go.
Oh,
I love it. It's great.
Oh my god.
Oh, Hero Realms too. Yeah. Another goodie.
What am I doing?
Star Realms is my favorite though. My
Nah.
favorite.
It's all right.
Number 6.
Number six. Number 6. Let's see here. What are we doing? What's my number 6? Oh, here we go. This is 9, which is bad for my favorite games. 1 to 10, 9.
Wow, you hate this game.
But it's number 1 on
In your heart?
On my deck. Number 1 on my deck builder list. So it's mostly a pure deck builder,
But you hate it.
but I hate it, and that is Core Worlds.
It's a good choice.
Core Worlds.
That is a deck building choice. I approve this message.
So Core
No
Worlds
reason.
is probably the most pure deck builder on my list. It's
Okay.
It's mostly deck building, but it has to have another reason. And even like the purest deck builders have something else you do. Obviously, you don't just build your deck and that's it. So this one you're actually attacking planets and taking control of planets and scoring points that way. Most deck, even the purest, even like Dominion, which is like a completely pure deck builder, you're still buying point cards.
Yep.
So there's something else other than just building your deck,
Right.
making your deck. So even a pure deck builder has to have a purpose, right?
Right.
I don't know if there's. That would be interesting to make a deck building that just is the deck building piece.
That makes me want to have this game now just because it sounds so wicked.
Because basically,
Everyone's like, why am I doing it? I don't know, but I'm winning.
Basically, the whole purpose of playing the cards is to buy more cards.
Yeah.
And then you score points based on your deck at the end, and there's
Like
nothing.
how many cards you have or
Well,
what the value
By
is.
the value of the cards. Like each card has a point value at the bottom. At the end, you just add up your points. There's nothing else to the game other than deck building. Literally,
I'm here for it.
Literally, all you do is build your deck. There's nothing
I'm
else.
here for it.
I wonder if there's a game like that.
I'm sure there is somewhere.
I bet there is.
I'm here for it.
But anyway,
Bring
this one's about as
Bring
close as you can get because basically you're building your deck and you basically attack planets, and the planets are basically points, and they give you benefits potentially. But that's it. You build your deck. You make basically getting more troops. Different. You have like space troops that tap, and then you have ground troops. So you have 2 types of troops.
Yep.
The planet may need 10 space troops and 3 ground troops to take the planet. So basically, you're taking these planets and adding them to your your tableau, and whoever scores the most points, mostly from the planets at the end of the game, wins. So, and at the end, it's called Core Worlds because the planets in the last rounds of the game, I think maybe the last 2 rounds, is like massive, like takes massive amounts of
They're the core worlds
to get, and they're worth the most points. So basically, the goal is definitely to get 1, and if you can somehow get 2 core worlds, then you're probably going to win. So it's really just you look at the core worlds, you know which ones are going to be in play, and you're like, okay, I need 15 air troops and 10 ground troops in 1 round of the game to be able to take this. So you're building your deck, getting rid of the crappy cards, getting better cards to take those core worlds again.
Yeah, Sarasong mentioned about Imminent Domain and the core worlds, how they came out around the same time and stuff. And we got tired of Imminent Domain after a while. We didn't like it as much as core worlds.
Because it had this like range stuff, if I remember correctly. I may be thinking, if I'm thinking of the right game, maybe I'm not. But it had the little tiny. It
had the little ships and stuff. They had the little ships, so that was kind of fun. But this is like straight up cards. So
Core worlds.
Good stuff. My number 6 is definitely a deck builder.
I hope so.
And it's one of my favorite recent. It could have been a bag builder.
Oh, I got you.
But in this case, it's a deck builder, and that's Clank Catacombs because Clank is greatness. This one is very much a deck builder, but it's got a whole game around it now, and you're taking. I like Catacombs best out of them. Well, we like Catacombs best.
Don't speak for me.
Fine, I like Catacombs best because it puts what really at the heart of the theme of the game. It feels like it fits it the best because you don't know what you're getting into. You're just delving into some cave somewhere and hoping to get some treasure and get back out alive. You don't know what kind of obstacles or even what the path looks like. And with Catacombs, that is the case because every game is randomized. So your little map, your board is completely random each game. You never know. And it can change mid-game, which is even better and more exciting. The original game was very samey after a while, especially if you played it a lot like we did, where you're like, I know exactly where I'm going to go. I'm going to go get this treasure and run back up, blah, 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 blah. Not that wasn't still exciting and fun. But compared to Catacombs, and at its heart, you've got your deck, and you want to build, I don't know, maybe you want to stick with some sneaky movement, and you want to be really, really fast, so you get a lot of the little footies. But you end up getting so swift that you're making noise somehow while you're running, so you're running around, and I like to visualize someone with, Samwise Gamgee's backpack, so you're clanking pots of pans the whole time while you're running or something. I don't know, it's exciting. But Hunter has made a dash a couple of times where I'm like, I'm running through the cavern, everyone. It's just so much clank, so much noise. You're trying to be sneaky and quiet because if you wake up the dragon and make it angry, well, you're going to die.
There is some strategy to doing.
There is some strategy to doing that because you're the one that runs through the finish line where everyone else is like, what is that noise? What's going on? Oh, I'm dead. The dragon ate me. So it's hilarious. We have a lot of fun with that game. And it's definitely a deck builder. You get to choose what kind of adventurer you are through how you build your deck.
Lovely. Just lovely.
I know.
That's very well said.
Oh,
very,
thank
very
you.
lovely.
Thank you.
Number 5.
All right, my number 5. Let's take a peek. My number 5 is my second favorite game on this list.
Okay.
But it's 7 on the deck building. And again, high is bad. One is best. So it was second favorite, but 7 on the deck building. And it's already been mentioned. It's a crossover.
We have one?
It's a crossover. Our first crossover.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, am I supposed to get Dead Reckoning?
Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, because we both really love this game.
Yeah, I really, really love this game. But again, it's not.
You don't instantly think deck building.
Yeah,
right?
and it's also card crafting, which is it's still deck building, but you don't add more cards. I don't know.
But you do add more cards technically.
No, you start with your 10
cards
crappy...
to the cards.
Cards to the cards.
They're levels.
It's really card crafting, but it's definitely deck building.
It's deck building too. Yeah.
Because you get to choose which cards you make better, which ones you don't make better. You can make all of them better, a little bit better. Or you can make a couple of really amazing cards, which is funny because when you shuffle the card,
you can always tell you have that
pick up the card,
big thick card.
Yes, this is one of my good
my
ones.
My captain's back, matey. Yeah, it's great.
But again, this game has so much else going on. You're going around exploring the board. You're taking over areas. You're attacking merchant ships. You're attacking players. But really, it's kind of like Scythe in the fact that you're trying to get like achievements that score a lot of points. So you have like a list of like a series of achievements you need to complete to trigger the end of the game, but also get lots of points. So there's a lot going on in the game. Make your ship better. You can make your crew better. You can attack people when they pass your island. You can shoot little guns at them and stuff like that. All kinds of fun stuff.
It is pretty fun.
But deck building is at the core of the game. Anyway.
Yes, I think it is John D. Clare. Isn't it John D. Clare? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
What's your number 5?
My number 5 is probably higher on your list, knowing you, especially since we played it recently. It's in your brain.
Is it really a deck builder and I really like it?
Yes.
Then it's probably higher on my list.
Exactly. See? I'm thinking. And that is Tyrants of the Underdark.
Oh.
We just played this recently and talked about it. If you saw some...
No, we haven't talked about it yet.
Oh. Never mind. Scratch that. I talked about it in my mind.
Have we talked about it? We haven't talked about it.
Did we? I thought we talked about it.
No.
Pretty sure we talked about it.
Did we talk about
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we did.
One of us is right.
I think we talked about it. I don't remember what I did
We
yesterday.
talked about it, at least. We definitely talked about
it. I don't know.
it. But Tyrants of the Underdark, it kind of just came back fresh into our minds. We just played it. Wow, I forgot what a strong deck builder that game really is.
Because you won.
No, it's not because I won. Although that definitely helps.
You just
but
destroyed me. It was so
did.
sad.
I am a better
I
drow.
felt like I was just getting smashed down in my seat. And like, oh, she's just...
You're just not evil and devious enough, apparently.
I guess. I'm too nice.
You're just too nice. You're the how do you pronounce his name? Drizzt?
Well,
Drizzit? He says it's Drizzit, doesn't he? The author? No, what's he call it?
Drist.
Oh, he could Drist. Yes.
Drist.
He says Drist. I don't mind Drist.
Drist.
I thought his was the weird pronunciation. Yeah, Drist. There we go. Drist. Yeah, see Sorrow Songs with me. We talked about it last week.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
maybe we
exactly.
did. I don't know.
Exactly.
I just got here.
But the drought, oh man, it's such a ruthless game. But you're using your deck to drive all of it, and you've got the map of the Underdark. Fancy that.
Underdark.
Or a tyrant in the Underdark. But you're moving around and you're trying to take over the cities and be the ruling house in each city. And typical drow fashion, you're sending in spies and assassinating people. You cannot get more thematic than this game. Honestly, you cannot get more thematic. And you use your deck, of course, and get some better soldiers, better trained soldiers, special abilities and stuff to kind of play around with the mechanics of the game. And boom, next thing you know, Hunter's dead.
Yeah.
The end.
It was the weirdest game we played.
It was an odd game.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was an unusual one. It was a good game, though.
No, it was
but
weird.
it was, well, good game for some. But yes, it's a really good deck builder, and it's very thematic. Now, this one is a very attacky game, so if you're not looking for a super attacky kind of
it's area
deck
control
builder,
game.
this one's
So.
very ruthless. Yeah, straight up area control stuff.
Interesting. I don't know if I'll talk about it in a minute.
Oh,
if I do, I won't remember I talked about it.
Number 4.
All right.
That's amazing.
Number 4. My number 4. Let's take a peek.
It's
my number
Tyrants of the Underdark.
7 on my favorite game, so it's down the list. But it's number 2 on my deck building list. That's why it's so high up here.
Okay.
And that
okay.
is, it's already been mentioned.
Really?
Yeah, it's crossover.
Okay, what am I... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong list. I was looking at my short list. You already talked... It's definitely Summer Camp. Clank Catacombs.
Clank Catacombs.
Yeah, it's Clank.
Yeah, we do like this one the best. So much so we got
Yeah.
rid of all the other ones.
We did.
I think the reason Clank and Space feel samey because we
Played it a lot.
Well, we didn't have any expansion boards or anything like that, and so we played the same board. And I got to where I did the same thing over and over again.
Right.
I'm like, I always go and grab the. What I don't remember what even. It's been a while since we
It
played.
was like the second highest or third
I
highest.
think it's the second highest artifact. I just always run and get that and immediately leave. And I usually won just by doing that. I'm like, why change what I'm doing? So I keep doing the same thing over and over. I'm like, so we just stopped playing it. Then we played Clank in Space, and then we played that over and over. At least that one had.
It had the doors you had to unlock.
Well, it had doors you had to unlock, so you couldn't just run in and grab something and leave.
That was kind of
so
funny.
it kind of limited that. So it made it a little more interesting, but I didn't like that one as much. I like the pure Clank better.
Yeah.
And then this is pretty much pure Clank, But now you got a modular board, and you actually adds exploration to the game. So it's really, really cool in the fact that you don't know, you can't go, I'm just going to go grab the 10 and leave. You don't even know where the 10 is until you start exploring. And then you find an artifact, you're like, should I take this one?
I know. Like,
should I keep
is
looking?
it worth the pain? What do you do?
Should I keep looking? I know there's a better one around the corner.
Absolutely.
And then you end up in the middle of nowhere, and then it spins, and you can't get back, and you're, anyway. Clank Catacombs.
Indeed. All right.
All right. What is your number 4?
My number 4 has been mentioned before as well.
Oh, so you're doing by most deck buildiness.
Yes.
Well, it has to be Core Worlds, right?
Yeah, you are correct. It is Core Worlds. This game is great. Hunter talked about it already, how there are 2 different types of cards. You've got the land military, and then you've got your space military, and there's different combinations of those that are best formula to take over certain planets. And you're building that up and building your deck up to be super beefy in a specific way, because at the end there are the core worlds that are just massive and they need a huge amount of army. But again, it's all about the combinations of Space Force versus your land force. So you, from the beginning of the game, you're sort of starting to look at the planets that are out there, and you're aiming for one of the core worlds generally.
Because you almost have to prepare your deck, because
you can't get all of them.
Well, and also, so one of them might be 25 ground troops.
Yeah,
and the other one's 25 space troops.
Right, there's some that are just all or nothing, and then there's some that are a weird combination. So you have to figure out what's going to work best, because there's no way. Maybe you can get 2, maybe, but beyond that, you're not going to get a bunch.
You also got to look at what the opponent's going for. But like, see, Rebecca's doing all space troops. I'm like,
yeah,
she's going for the space one. Maybe I should go for something else.
Yeah,
or maybe I'll go for the space one because.
I mean,
that's why.
Yeah, if you feel like you're ahead of the game, it might be the great way to go, right? Make sure you get the point.
And then turn order matters at the end.
Turn order does matter, so there is that as well. It's great, and it's just a good, fun, very spacey deck builder. I like space games, and I like deck builders, so this one has just a, best of both worlds, core worlds. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Number 3.
All right. Number 3. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. We're getting to the world. They're going to be both high on both categories. So this one is 5th favorite, but it has a 3 for deck building. So it's very heavy on the deck building. And I talked about that earlier when I discussed Meeples and Monsters, and that is Orleans. So this one is, you start out with a handful of little worker guys, different types. So you have like a farmer and a military knight and a boat dude and all those guys, a monk, whatever. No, monks are the wilds. But anyway, you have a little set of discs that you put in a bag, and you're drawing those out, and then you put them on worker placement spots on the board. And as time goes by, you acquire more and more and more of those guys, because they're basically, every time you acquire one, it has multiple benefits. It goes in your bag, and it's another worker you get. They also, you're going up on the tracks for those workers, and there's potential benefits for moving up those tracks. But you end up with a big bag of crazy stuff, and you don't want to grab like 5 knights out and then so you basically have to cull them. You send them off and do good deeds, and they go do their good deeds, and you cull them from the bag, and basically you streamline your bag. It's like, I got this really cool combo where I need a monk and a I forget what the gray guy is called. Scholar, I think. Yeah. And a monk and a scholar to this really cool tile I've purchased. Yeah. So I wanted to have lots of those in my bag, so I gotta get rid of the other stuff so I can have a good chance of drawing those every time. Because you're not gonna draw your entire bag, well, unless you call a bunch out of your bag. You're not gonna draw the entire bag out each turn. So you want to draw out the right combination of things. So it's got pool building on it, but it's also building that in a way that's efficient, right? You don't want a bunch of the same thing. Right. A bunch of the same thing, you're gonna be like, I can do absolutely nothing. Because every single action, other than the culling action, needs a combo of things. Like maybe you need a farmer and a scholar and a boat dude to do this one action. So absolutely, if you want to do that action over and over every turn, you need to design your deck in such a way that you're always pulling those guys out of your bag. So anyway,
that's a good one.
Orleans. Yeah, it's a good one because
Fire Emblem nerd. Play that on BGA, and in real life all the time.
Yep. That was your number 3.
My number 3 is a deck building game about deck building. How meta. Deck building Inception.
Is it the deck building game?
Millennium Blades.
Oh.
No, Millennium Blades. This is one that hasn't been talked about a whole lot. Quite a while. But this one is just really fun. I played CCG's collectible card games for a while, and I really enjoyed the concept. And in this game, you're playing a collectible card game, and you're wheeling and dealing, and you're buying packs of cards and trying to find good stuff, and you're doing all of this. And then you take your deck that you've built, and you play in a tournament, and you see how you do. And hopefully, you do really well, so that you're like, okay, now we're going to go back and we're going to tweak our deck and do this stuff. And it's all timed, so you're not spending all day just playing with the deck and doing all of that. The only thing we have that we found a little bit annoying is 2-player. We tend to ignore the trading stuff.
Well, the trading gets ignored in general, I think. It's because it's hard to get someone to, hey, stop what you're doing.
Yeah, because you're in the middle of this and you're timed, right? That's
stop what you're doing. Let's discuss what cards we have.
Yeah, it's really hard to do a trade in that time. So it's one of those things where we either decide, okay, we're going to ignore the time so that we can do some trades,
right? Or
we just don't trade. Doing both, like the trading, because the trading could be really fun. You could get some really great stuff, but the time frame for that is awful because they don't give you time to do that. So
we try sometime playing it with no timer.
Yeah, I think we should.
See how badly. See what it does to the game.
I don't think it would hurt us. Now, if we played with randos that have AP or something, Tommy. So I don't know.
He's not here to defend himself.
No, he's not here to defend himself. He's a BGG spring. But yes. So just saying, I think it's doable. I think it's doable.
Yeah, we should try.
I think we can do that.
Take the time.
That would be
so
fun.
that we can actually go, hey.
I
see you got lots of a certain card.
Because it's fun, and then the idea of trading can be really fun, and I think that's a great part of the game that we just neglect a lot of times. Yeah. So, anyway, it's a fun game. It's a meta kind of game. If you like CCGs, you can have fun. You can have fun with it. Ignore the haters.
Number 2.
Number 2. Let's see. Let's look at my number 2. What we got? So it's my number 4 favorite.
Ooh.
And it's the number 3 deck builder. Ooh. So it's
very high up there.
Very high up. That's why it's my number 2. Mm-hmm. And that is, it's already been mentioned. You know what it is?
Tyrants of the Underdark?
Yeah, Tyrants.
Yeah, I'm on fire today, baby.
Tyrants of, I forgot how good this game is. We played it again recently.
I know.
And I forgot how good this game is.
We really did forget how good it was.
This game is so good. What's really cool about this game is we haven't played it in a long time. You haven't played it in forever. I played it like 3 or 4 years ago at a convention, something like that. That's the last time I played. So it's been years. I literally, after setting up the game, and I looked at the rules, I'm like, I already know how to play this. It took me like 2 or 3 minutes to figure it out. And then I went to you, and I'm like, okay, this is what you need to do, this, and this.
It's a deck builder, do this.
And then we were playing, and less than 10 minutes after I set it up, we were off and playing.
Yeah.
Which is rare for us because it's like I got to really read the rules. I got to explain every little thing. And this is like this is the order of what you do. This is how you do it. You have 2 currencies. Your deck building. You want to cull your deck by what is it? Promoting the cards.
Yes.
And boom, we were playing. I think that alone is probably gonna move it up my top 100 list because I just forgot how smooth and easy the game is.
Yes.
And apparently I'm really bad at it. The last 2 times I played it.
Yeah.
You destroyed me.
Because usually area control
and then a couple people at a Dice Tower, I think it was a Dice Tower retreat was the last time I played it. Annihilated me.
Really?
Yes.
That's so weird because usually you destroy me at area control. Just
something about this game. I think I get so excited about making a cool deck that I don't think about. I need to promote these people, and also the last game we played. I don't know if we talked about it last week.
I don't know.
We picked one territory, and then like I would assassinate one of your guys and put a guy there. Then you would assassinate one of my guys. I put a guy there, and we did that for like 10 rounds. Like half the game, we were bickering over one. And finally, I said she could have it, and then I lost the game because I did that. I'm just tired of us swapping this one spot.
I was just keeping him busy.
The Tyrants is great.
It's fun.
It's pretty much it's deck building that drives an area control.
Yeah.
Game, so
very fun. Very fun.
But deck building is a major part of the game, and most of your points are going to come
From your deck.
From your deck, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. My number 2's been mentioned before, and I did just say that we play it online and in person quite frequently, and that is Orléans. This
what was that
game, Orléans,
What was
because
that
it's French. And Orléans is another one of those bag builders. This is like the bag builder. I mean, there's Altiplano,
it's the OG.
and it is the OG, but there's
think it-
Altiplano,
I don't
and
know.
there was another game kind of like that
Vehicles and
too.
Monsters.
Kind of. I love Meeples and Monsters too. But this one just, and I'm not even that great at this game, to be honest. I love the bag building so much. I'm like, tee hee, look at all this
I
stuff
thought I was
I've
great
got.
at it until Zachy
Zachy
destroyed us. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I thought I was good at this game.
Zachy, that was great. I don't know. I guess I lack the ambition for this game because I have so much fun with the bag building. I'm like, look at this. I can do like 6 different things this turn. Do I need to? Should I streamline some of that so I can maybe, I don't know, get victory points? Nah. I have a lot of fun with this game.
Zachy
I'm
showed
not
me
great.
how important it is to get goods and keeping goods. Because I'm like,
I thought you were going to say get good.
get good. That too. But basically, in my mind, it's like I get the goods and then I pay taxes with them and do whatever. I'm like, I don't care. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like all your points come from those things. I'm like, he scored like more points than I did in the game from just goods or something. I don't know. Anyway, get good. I like that.
He's probably just been playing with me too long. He's very lackadaisical about
Yeah,
all
you
of
don't
the,
make me up my game at all.
I don't. I don't. Not in this one. I just enjoy playing it. I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So enjoy your victories.
All right, let's go to my number ones. It'll shock you. Oh, we're supposed to do that early on, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to do that early.
Number
Nessa got cut. Sorry, Nessa.
What is going on? It's cutting off everything today.
Cut off Nessa.
Weird.
All right, my number 1 game is my favorite game
Of
of
all
this
time?
list. No, my favorite game of all time is not a deck builder, although you do get cards. It's not really deck building, though.
No.
It is.
Mm,
But you're really not building a deck. You're just randomly drawing cards to add to your deck.
yeah.
All right, my number 1 is my favorite game of this list of 10. Actually,
Okay.
it was 12 originally, but it's number 5 on
Wow,
the deck
12.
building.
Wow. Okay.
And that is
Is.
Dune Imperium. So good. So good. Love this game. Love this game.
It was on my short list.
It's one of the 2 famous deck builder hybrids where deck
Yes.
building worker placement combo games.
Yes.
The other one I do not like as near as much. That's Lost Ruins of Arnak.
All right.
But this one I love, love, love. And I still love it even after I played it a ridiculous number of times to get ready for the World Series of Board Gaming. I should have won that game, but anyway. Remember that? I don't remember that forever.
I did like trains too. Yeah, Sarah Song. I have a trains adjacent game, so you'll.
Dune Imperium. So yeah, this one
Yeah.
is a deck building game where the cards drive worker placement. So basically to go to a spot, you need a certain combination of symbols on the cards, and you play the cards to do the worker placement part of it. So, and then you're continually buying better and better cards and doing cooler stuff. But it's got a lot more going on. That's the reason why it's 5 on the deck building, because you're going up on tracks. You're trying to go get the different houses. You're trying to go up on the houses track. You're doing area control kind of area control combat kind of thing as well. And it's also a points race. You're trying to go up, get a certain number of points and race to a point total, 10 points or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got more going on, but deck building is at the core of the game because you really have to design your deck to be able to do the actions you want to do. Because if you get a hand of cards, you're like, I really, really want to do this action, but I don't have the right cards.
Oh,
And
that's so frustrating in that game.
You really can kind of paint yourself in a corner like, I
Yes.
really need to do this action, I just can't get the card I need, so you need to buy more cards that have the symbols you need to do the actions that are on the board. So there's a balance there.
Yeah.
And if you want to do an action over and over, sort of like that, I mean, it's kind of a running theme, you need to have cards, lots of cards with those symbols that let you do the actions you need to do. But yeah, it's got more going on. But again, I think I'm going to design a pure deck building game. I wonder if one's been made. I've been thinking about that the whole
Time
show.
for you to do some.
I wonder
research.
if there's been a pure deck builder, like totally pure. There's nothing else other than playing your cards and buying more cards, and that's the entire game. There's nothing else in the game. I'm gonna make millions.
Or everyone's going to be like, no.
Don't steal my idea.
You just,
Don't-
threw it out into the ether. It's gone.
Don't steal my idea.
It's gone.
Pure deck building game.
Oh my god.
Most
Anyway,
people consider Dominion a pure deck building game, but you buy cards. The whole goal is to buy those points cards. So,
speaking of.
yeah, I did a little bit of a segue there.
Dominion! I mean, I'm sorry. You cannot make a top 10 list
Yeah, you can.
without having Dominion in it. It is like the deck builder game. It's as pure as you can get. Without...
You had to make my list.
This is the granddaddy of them all.
To make the cut of my list,
You had to like the
it
game.
had to be a 9 or better.
That is so rude, sir.
It has to be
So
a 9 or better. That was the
I
line.
thought-
I drew a line in the
Because
sand.
you made this lovely
I
case.
drew a
that,
line in
can't
the
see it. It's
sand. You have
behind
to
him.
be this tall to ride Hunter's top 10 list.
I thought you
and
would love this
Dominion
game.
is not quite tall
After you
enough.
made me that beautiful
I give it an 8.
briefcase
It's
and
an
for
8. It is an 8,
all the
but it's not a
game.
9.
Spent so much
You
time
have
and
to
love
make-
with it.
You have to have criteria to
Really
narrow
love-
things down. And my criteria was it has to be a 9, and Dominion is not a 9.
That's
Sorry.
right, baby. It's a 10. It's a 10. So yeah, this is the one that kind of really got the whole deck building thing, the deck building craze going. It's as pure a deck builder as we've got. Again, the only thing you're doing besides buying more cards is you're buying those property cards, you know, your provinces and stuff, and your duchies. I always win by like a duchy or something just to mess
Yeah.
with Hunter because he's not paying attention when I buy the lower
You said
value
duchy.
ones. Yes,
You said Duchy.
duchy,
Duchy.
duchy. Oh yeah, we see. That's your fault. That is your fault. He says it duchy all the time. He says it in a funny voice when we play, and now oh
You
no.
called it a Duchy.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
gosh.
That is hilarious.
No.
That made my day.
No, you're correct, Board Game Picks. They cannot.
What?
Kiwis cannot pronounce deck.
Yeah.
Yes, it sounds obscene when they say things. It's so funny. They even make jokes about it themselves. It's really
Yes.
funny. But yeah, so this is a deck builder, and it's got a million different expansions. I'm only slightly exaggerating. There's different attacks. There's different things. They've got some little side things that you can do now.
Yeah, we gave up after about 10.
I'm just, my heart is full. I'm just so happy with the ones that we have, and they're good. And it's like, why mess with a good thing? Plus, I don't know how much room is left in that briefcase.
No,
Not much.
Not much.
Yeah.
And what's funny is
So-
when we tend to play just the bare bones.
Nuh-uh.
game.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not anymore. Because since you've made this beautiful thing and
Yeah,
it's
but
so organized.
some of those expansions I'm not as big of a fan of.
Well, that's the best part because there's this app you can use, this Dominion app, which is great. And you're like, I want to play with this, and this expansion, and I want to have. You can specify all sorts of stuff, and then it goes broop, and randomizes you a game and like pull these cards, and this is your game. That's what we've been doing the last several times that we've played. So if he's not in the mood to play a certain thing, I'm like, oh, unclick that, and
Yeah, I don't like the one where you have the board.
Yeah, the extra board
The
one.
guilds or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that one as much.
Yeah. There's some fun cards in it. It's just the guild stuff was like, eh.
Well,
So,
yeah, and
yeah.
you also have those cards that you play for one turn and it stays for a turn.
Right.
There's a bunch of weird cards.
Yes.
I'm too old for that stuff. I can't handle all that. I just want regular Dominion.
Yeah, but people were mentioning trains. That seems to be a lot of people's favorites too, because that's another pretty pure.
Played that one for a while, but then
Definitely, yeah.
Dominion just kind of.
Dominion just, I don't know. We just love Dominion.
Yeah.
I just love Dominion more. I don't know.
Well, it does have
And
a
then-
board, and you're doing stuff on a board, which was a little bit interesting, but we got rid of that one fairly quickly.
Yeah, Dominion just, I don't know. It's just the fave for that one. Some people were mentioning Amazonia, and I don't know anything about that one. I
Yeah, we
haven't
haven't played that one.
I want to play that now because I've seen that name pop up.
I didn't
a few
realize it
times,
was a deck builder. I just know it has like a bird on the cover.
Well, it makes me intrigued. Yeah, bird on the cover, and it's a deck builder. Win. Okay. But yeah, some of the shortlist games. What do you have?
Oh,
for
yeah,
some of your-
two.
Really?
Two that got booted off the list. And that was the aforementioned Lost Ruins of Arnak,
Yes.
because I just don't like that one as much.
Mm-hmm.
And then Viscounts of the West Kingdom.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
that one doesn't
yeah.
feel like a deck builder,
No.
although it does. You are recruiting like little worker
You
guys.
totally are.
And you have like a little conveyor belt you put them on.
Yeah.
That they like slide over and drop off. So there is
Oh, okay.
there is
Like
deck building
the
in that, but
Okay.
I didn't, to be 100% honest, when I saw that on a list of deck builders, I'm like, that's not a deck builder. And then I thought about it, like, oh yeah, I guess it is a deck building game.
Yeah.
The little conveyor belt of people.
Yeah, some other ones I was thinking of is Quacks at Quedlinburg,
Yeah.
and Hunter doesn't like that game though.
Oh, that game.
I already talked about a bunch of the others: Concordia, Dune Imperium, Roll for the Galaxy, Century Spice Road. Those are the ones that all just like popped into my head. Plus, there were a couple that you mentioned too, and I was like, oh yeah, Great Western Trail. Some of those I didn't just write down as my short list though, because again, for reasons.
Yeah, I had two issues with Quacks. One is the
bag
I
pulling.
bust. Nice. And you're over here like, oh, I get to do this. I get to do this.
That's
I get to do this.
Okay, that's
And the other time is I was annihilating someone.
uh-huh.
I won't speak ill of the person who's not here. I was annihilating them, and there was so much catch-up mechanisms in the game that they ended up winning because they kept getting this stupid rat catch-up thing or whatever it's called. I have no idea. And then there was some card like get a bunch of stuff if you're losing. I'm like, that is a flawed game if they have all these catch-up mechanisms.
That sounds like Mario Kart right up in there.
Yeah, it's like you're in last
that's
place, so you keep getting the red shell. That is garbage. I was like,
blue
I'm like,
blue
I-
shell
I'm-
for-
yeah, that whatever it is. That's why I lose at Mario Kart. Anyway, it had so many. I don't know what it was that just completely turned me off of the game. I'm like, I am annihilating.
Yeah.
I was doing so well,
Yeah,
and it's just like every round there's like big jumps of catching up. I'm like, why don't we just play one round? Whoever wins the round wins. If it has that much. Anyway,
that's fair. Yeah.
not to speak ill of a game that people love, but and also another aspect is I don't know when to stop and press your luck games, and so I bust over and over. And this game's I like press your luck games. I enjoy them quite a bit if they're short. Like I love Flip 7. I love Ink and Gold, Diamant, whatever you want to call it. I love the shorter, like 15-minute, half-hour press your luck games. Like
Slay
Push.
the Spire. I love the video game.
I like Push as well. Just press your luck games. But this one is like so punishing when you bust. It's like, and I always go, I can draw one more thing out of the bag.
Oh, that's something too. Board game picks that I love playing Slay the Spire as the video game, and I was so scared to get and play the board game because I was thinking it can't be as good.
Also, it's
what do you guys
crazy expensive in New Zealand.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Everything's crazy expensive.
Well, yeah, when it comes to board games, it's true. So, but I'm curious about that.
We should play it at a convention. Speaking of,
That's good.
Speaking of a little segue.
A little segue.
There will be no show next weekend.
Oh, that's right.
Because we will be in WellyCon, the largest board game convention in New Zealand. We'll be driving down a long 8-hour drive. A lot of people fly, but we like to drive. Long 8-hour drive down to Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. And go to WellyCon and do some board gaming stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we play some new games. We check out the vendors. We explore around the city. There's always cool stuff to do in Wellington. So we have no show next time, and then the week after will be a variety show. So,
Huzzah.
well, it won't be a variety show. It'll be probably a WellyCon recap show.
Ooh, WellyCon recap.
We'll talk about what we played, what we saw. We'll share maybe a little video.
A vlog. You want to vlog? Well, maybe we could compile some.
Yeah, we do our normal little intro video thing of what we see there. So yeah, it's not as big as the ones we're used to in the States, but it's the biggest one. So
who's the one you followed that's going to WellyCon? Quick review guy.
Oh yeah, he's from New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't been.
He does is it?
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it the 3-minute review or is it a different channel? I know what you're talking about. And then Shem and
Shem Phillips will be there.
Garfield Games is
centered.
Basically, Wellington is their home base. They're in Palmerston's North, which is like 30-45 minutes from Wellington, I think, is where they're actually located.
Okay.
So yeah, they'll be there, I'm sure. And
that is the one.
There's usually a new like New Zealand has a few little publishers that they do their games here. Yeah. They'll be there, and then the couple local game stores. So it would be a large local convention in the States. Yes. It would not be a full-blown big convention. Yeah. So imagine a really large local convention is basically what it equivalent in the States is what it is.
Yeah, it's really nice.
They probably have like 500 to 1,000 people, maybe.
Yeah,
And-
well, we'll find out.
And it's usually a lot of people are come and go. So like it's not a convention where everyone's there the entire time.
That's true.
People drop in for a day and check things out and then they leave. So it's not like most big conventions. People are there from start to finish. In fact, they get there 2 days early and stay a day late. It's not like that.
Like
It's more of a drop in, drop out. Probably more like Essen. I think Essen's a lot that way. The people go one day.
Okay.
They go one day and do their shopping and then they leave, kind of thing. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to try some new games and do some shopping and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so we'll definitely do some vlogging and whatnot.
So WillyCon next week, and then the week after we'll talk about it.
Sounds like fun. It was great to have you all in there and good to talk about some fun board games, and we'll see you next time.
Should I push the exit button?
You should push the exit button.
But I can't think of an after thing.
Well, that's on you. Push the button.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community.
Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.
So have you made a list of the games that you like want to look at, check out, buy, etc. for the con?
No, not really.
We need to do that before we go.
But we don't know what's there is the problem.
Well, that's true too, but do you have some games that you want to play? I think we should put Life of the Amazonia on there and see if anybody's got that one. Like, just saying. Deck builders, we can bolster our list.
Bolster?
Yes.
What does bolster mean? Make
Boost
bigger?
up.
Make bigger? Boost.
Help out.
Help
Yes.
out?
Sure.
Expand? I don't know. The what would I want to play? I don't know.
Well,
I don't
Just
know.
say-
Let's see. Let's
just
look.
say-
Let's
just say.
Let's look. Let's look.
oh, we're gonna look now.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
Let's see
Why
what
not?
see what new games are out that we haven't played yet. We might wanna
All
play.
of them. We're
Let's
so
take a look.
behind.
So I'm going to Board Game Geek. I'm going to go ahead and advanced search,
Yeah,
and I'm going to
because you're
search.
so fancy.
I'm going to go search.
Why are you telling the play-by-play?
I'm going to go
you think
search
people are watching
on
us.
2026 games.
Mm-hmm.
2026 games.
Has it been a good year for gaming so far?
I don't know.
2027.
We're so out of touch here. We're like so isolated
so
from
behind.
the whole world.
Oh no.
2026 games. Let's see
What do you have? What do you have?
Let's
What's
see
your?
what we
What's your...
got here. What's the best 2026 games? Hold on. We don't want expansions. We don't like expansions. Search. Let's see.
We don't need no stinking.
Let's see what the best
expansions?
2026 games are.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm sorting. Hold on.
Wow. Still sorting.
Yeah,
How about now?
we barely have internet here in New Zealand. Nippon Zap. What the heck?
Zaibatsu.
What is that? That
Zaibatsu.
sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does. Nippon Zaibatsu.
It's like a
Control conglomerates
Cozy
of companies.
Stickerville. Okay.
Stickers? Oh, they're not gonna have that game. We'd have to buy that game
Yeah.
unless they're reusable stickers.
Lord of the Rings trick taking game. That's
Energy Empire. Oh, hey, Energy Empire is new and awesome. Okay, I'll put that on here. Energy
Carnuta?
Carnuta, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Flip 7 with a Vengeance.
What? Dude, Flip 7's perfect. Why mess with it?
World Order.
World Order.
I think World Order is like the new. What's the game?
Diplomacy?
No, the where your political parties.
Hegemony?
Yeah, I think it's from the people
Oh.
that made that.
Okay.
Frosted Blooms. Never heard of
Frosted Blooms. Craft a vibrant frost-hued tulip garden. Ooh, you gotta be careful with frost and flowers.
that. Lands of Evershade.
Ark Nova Sanctuary? Ooh.
The Game Makers. I played that online. That was okay. Movers and Shakers. Everdell, Emberland. Well, we don't need more Everdell. What else? Trace McGistis got
Chris Magistus?
Got
Your
re-
favorite.
got released. That was all right.
I'm just kidding. Did that say Rococo?
Oh, there's a game I want to play. I want to play that.
Roz,
that
the Dance of
The
Love.
Dance of Love
The
game.
Dance of
It has little
Love.
spinny gear things.
Oh, is that the one? Okay.
The Great Library is not out yet. Oh, I'm so excited about that game.
Oh.
The Vital game.
Yeah. Sanctuary. Yeah. Ooh, there's a lot
Oh,
of
the
things.
hummingbirds is like the
Yes.
attacky. That's not the attacky one. What's
Yeah,
that?
it is. Hummingbirds is super attacky.
No,
yes,
not,
it is.
I thought it was no. It's
Yes,
called
it
something else.
is.
It's called something else.
No, it's called hummingbirds.
No, it's called
It's
something.
something else.
I'm sure it's called.
It's the hummingbird.
I think it's called something else.
No,
Um,
hummingbirds. They're actually pretty little feisty buggers.
It's funny.
They're like-
I'm not. There's not really any big name games. Of course, the Gen Con
Ascension?
and Essen hasn't.
What's
hit
that?
yet.
Capybara? What's this? Capybara? Go-
Where?
you go up. I saw No, the other way.
What's down?
Oh, okay, well down. Capybara Crush.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. Capybara
That's
Crush.
funny. You don't want heavy games at the moment? It just goes on and on and on. Joker.
What's that?
It just goes on and on and on. It's like it never ends. You know, our video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's telling us we need to shut up.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just looking. I don't see. Really, nothing's jumping out at me that
What?
really.
I
wanna play.
think I see some.
That's
Sanibel's the new Elizabeth Hargrave. Ooh, okay.
Nothing's really jumping out
Ooh,
at me.
Sanibel. I gotta look that
Movers
one
and shakers.
up. Okay, that sounds kind of fun.
No, nothing really jumping out at me. We'll just see what's there.
Cozy Stickerville.
Cozy sticker. All right.
I bet Nessa play that with
That's enough of that nonsense.
Sanibel. I like this. All right, fine. No one's gonna hang out with us while we make our list. It's only gonna take another hour or so.
All right, folks, we're out of here.
Are we though? Are we though? We're never out of here.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community.
Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.